5 seconds remaining.
And look at that. It's not Wicked Wabbits. It's not them. We actually have a lost in game against really great Russians. So, had this one recommended to me. I hope you guys are following along. If there are any games you actually want to watch, let me know. Go over to the eSpot website. The link is down below on the Twitch channel. Take a look at the brackets and let me know who you want to watch.
Team ban.
If there was any one specific team you want to have, that you do want to watch,
Dire
that would
team
absolutely be preferred. So if there's a specific lineup, then you'll just take a look at the brackets and determine who played whom today. And that will give me exactly who you want to watch. And then we'll do that. Anyway, we're now looking at really great Russians taking on Lost in Game. And we have a Treant Protector, one of my favorite supports, and a Shadow Demon on Lost in Game against really great Russians, Wraith King and Bristleback.
10 seconds remaining.
Now, I do like seeing Wraith King picked up so early because with the
5 seconds remaining.
with the recent plays coming from the Chinese teams,
Reserve time.
we actually like to see Wraith King being played as a support a bit, which is always cool. I love that rotation. A lot of people don't seem to like it. I do.
Void.
I think he's a lot of fun. And we even see a
Radiant
Faceless
team
Void
pick.
getting through the ban phase. 2 ban phases even. Strangely enough, we've seen a lot of him play today. So I'm not surprised to see him. He's either been banned or picked a lot today. Every single game, I do believe. So I'm not surprised to see him picked up, especially because both teams were obviously able to just let him through. So, yeah, it is what it is, right?
10 seconds remaining.
Was my mic not muted?
5 seconds remaining.
I could have sworn that my mic was muted. As a matter of fact, I even had it in the mute position. I have
Reserve
a Logitech headset
time.
that when it gets knocked up, it does mute it. So I am a little surprised to hear you say that, or potentially just joking. Either way, not a big deal because we are past that. We are past that phase in life. That was then. This is now. Take a deep breath. In and out. Goose Fraba. All right. We're ready for another game now. We do see a Lion and an Abaddon absolutely banned from the Lost in Game. So I do love the Abaddon ban. Great little tanky support pickup. Able to heal teammates. Able to get himself back up to full health. I love that mechanic. I'm actually trained to be a game designer in school, which is a lot of fun. So I love the mechanic of having somebody say, my ultimate will heal me, and
Dire
I will
team
heal
pick.
everything using my health. And or at least that's how I understand Abaddon. I haven't played him a
Radiant
lot.
team pick.
I need to get off my butt and play him, but play him a bit more. I used to play core support, and now I don't. I actually kind of rotate around a bit, so I'm trying to open up a champion pool, my hero pool, but that might actually push back a potential Abaddon play for a little while. So, hey, whatever. Nonetheless, we do see a beautiful Ancient Apparition pick. Did I accidentally hit a button?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
What happened? I was watching the stream. I
Reserve
could have sworn it was
time.
up. No, I don't know what happened. Either way, sorry about that late switch. I was actually waiting for... I didn't know Dota was actually playing in the background. I'm trying to pick up this little thing where I basically wait until I have the whole game running intentionally and get through the ban phases and a couple of picks so I
10
actually
seconds
have something to
remaining.
talk about. So I'm not, for the lack of a better term, top
5
decking
seconds remaining.
topics to discuss.
Templar Assassin.
So it gives me a little bit of extra wiggle room when it comes
Dire
to talking.
team ban.
But I didn't know it was actually talking to the background. So sorry about that. I guess it broke the fourth wall. It kind of confused a bit of you guys. Didn't mean to do that. Nonetheless, Chris is sad because now Chris cannot draw.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Not today, for obvious reasons. I'm not going to go
Radiant
ahead and
team
cast EG
ban.
and Navi, but maybe one day I will actually begin casting some professional games. I wanted to kind of elevate to that position. I wanted to be able to learn how to cast. I wanted to learn some
Dire
smart
team
moves, some
pick.
bad moves, things to talk about properly, and be a good caster before I chose to accelerate to the ranks of professional games. Maybe I'll do that on my main stream, which if you want to follow my main stream, I'm actually on Twitch as NinjaChris098. I'd love for you to follow me. If you want to add my Steam account, it is NinjaChrisCasts. C-A-S-T-S for that last word. All one word. Type that into Steam, add me. I would love to
10
be able
seconds
to.
remaining.
I would love to be able to stream and cast your pub games.
5
If
seconds remaining.
if you're part of a team, let me know. I will do your pickup games. Nonetheless, let's finish off this draft
Reserve
phase.
time.
We have Faceless Ancient Apparition, Bristleback Wraith King on the really great Russians. I do like that lineup. I love the constant spells. I did recently find out how overpowered Bristleback is with an Outworld Destroyer nearby, just keeping that mana right back up to full, which is beautiful. Lost in game, picking up Shadow Demon, Treant, Timbersaw, Templar Assassin. None that you can't read, but Templar mid against a... Who's going to go mid? Maybe the Wraith King?
Ember Spirit.
No, Ember Spirit mid against the
Radiant
Templar Assassin.
team pick.
Timber off lane. Treant protect. Timbersaw, poor Timbersaw. He's absolutely afraid of his own teammate. That's not going to be good. GG, well played, lost in game. Bad picks. You're scaring your own teammates, guys. This is not okay. Shadow Demon, I'm willing to bet going with the Treant Protector, easy lane. We got the Templar Assassin mid, Timbersaw hard
10
lane,
seconds remaining.
Ember Spirit, all on the really great Russians going mid lane, and we have the Razor. So that's who I'm expected to see. The Treant, Shadow Demon, Razor, easy lane, Timber hard lane, TA easy mid lane, Ember mid, AA with the Bristleback in the... I'm not entirely sure. I guess we're going to have to see how Russians choose to run this lane. So, just waiting for the last pick. And did I do it? I did the thing. Earned the points, win the game. Sports. We're going to go ahead and take a look down at the
Prepare
lineups.
for battle.
And see how everybody's doing. Alright, we got TA as Focus. Sorry, the blue made it a little hard to see there for a minute. Shadow Demon we have as Empty Feelings Nyan. We have the Timbersaw as Sneaky Hood. We have the Razor as T-Sev. And the Treant Protector as Sankai. Over on really good Russians, we have Foxy on the Ember Spirit. Faceless Void as PPM. We have Bristleback as Metaphile. We have Ancient Apparition as Roar. So cute. And we have Switch to Verse as the Wraith King. Some of you guys who have followed my Ninja Chris Cast's natural stream, you know I love to check out the courier, so we're going to do that real quick.
30 seconds to battle.
Love that dog. It's so good. I have 2 amazing couriers that I love to enjoy. Dota2 Greek community, huh? Very cool. Nonetheless, we see the A and the Faceless in the easy lane alongside the support Wraith King up against a smoked up Radiant team, actually. We do have a Sentry in the easy pole camp. And fortunately, they're not getting spotted out. Where else are they going to place? Are they going to? Maybe they're just waiting a couple of seconds. But no, they're actually choosing to go ahead and back out. Everybody taking their standard positions. Timbersaw trying to block, but always that one pesky little creep. Nonetheless, the TA versus the Ember Spirit here in the mid lane. And we even have a try-hard...
Denied.
I didn't mean for it to come out like that. Try-hard lane. On both sides. Very interesting. We got some tactical pauses coming out. And, yeah, just... At least it happened now, so we have a little bit more time to talk. I do like the... Which lane do I like a bit more? I like RGR's lineup. There we go. Now I see you, Mr. Spectre. Add 2 friends. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you. I am going to turn this off. Don't be disappointed. You're going to see this 3 minutes from now. But I'm going offline now because I don't like having the casters interrupt just in case you choose to message me or something like that. So don't take that personally. I should have turned it off earlier and I had forgotten. So thanks for the reminder. Nonetheless, we do see try on the top lane. We have solos in the middle lane and the bottom lane. And we have some early aggression against that Bristleback, who's just not very strong as of yet.
I refuse you.
Not like he should. Oh, top lane, they actually did the tri-lane push on top.
First blood.
Radiant getting the first blood on top of the Ancient Apparition, so very well played Razor. And the rest of the Radiant just choosing to back out. Am I going to get a first blood? I'm going to keep missing first bloods. I need to work on that. That's not okay. Nonetheless, we do see some potential in, well, a little bit of push power against this Ember Spirit. Nonetheless, we do see... Nope, okay, I thought we had a fight somewhere. We have a lot of aggression. I don't want to miss second blood. I really don't want to miss it. So actually, we might have some initiation on top of the Faceless Void. He's going to take a lot of damage. The Razor's taking a good bit himself, but he's going to continue to back out. There goes the Faceless down to the Shadow Demon. So 2-0 with lost in game, excuse me. Lost in game, up 2-0 early game. TA continued to do a good amount of damage to the Ember Spirit, who doesn't even have a bottle yet. Actually, it looks like it might be ferried out to him. Yep, he has one. Further initiation or aggression coming up on the Radiant side. Back down on the bottom lane, we actually have the Timbersaw absolutely pecking on this poor Bristleback. Oh, poor baby. Back in the top lane, we actually have some fights going on. We're pecking on top of that Faceless Void again. If he's not careful, he's going to drop down yet again. They desperately want it, but no, the slow was not enough. He's going to get out. Wraith King slowing him down a little bit. Not until the Razor can steal some little bit of damage out of him. Nonetheless, Wraith King just out of range, being able to easily finish off, or stop that static link pull. And here we have the wards, the rune pushes. Not entirely sure why the Ember Spirit didn't go for the bottom rune. He tried to go for the top one, but I don't know. He's got wards. Not sure why he didn't go for it, or why he didn't go in the right direction. 3-on-1 back up here in the top lane until at least the rest of the Dire choose to step back into the fight. No, we have a Faceless Void actually coming in to rotate. Okay, so we have an attempt on just pulling back up on some XP and try and get their team back into this fight. Not a whole lot else going on right now. Still just kind of waiting it through. Actually, we have initiation on top of this Wraith King. Not a good time for the Dire to take a step back. And Lost in Game is going to get an easy kill on top of this Wraith King as well.
I should have chosen a queen.
So, already big damage is done. And, oh no, the TA desperately trying to go for that wrong. Oh boy. That was too close. Ember Spirit getting lucky with that one. Razor getting a very fast phase boots. Those are not power treads, Chris.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Nonetheless, 4 minutes in, we're up 3-0. Left in game, doing an amazing job. 3,000 gold, 2,000 XP. And let's take a look at some last hits denies. Yeah, Radiant absolutely decimating. Dire wanting to actually push back against this Timbersaw. Nonetheless, we have some very strange initiation from this Razor directly under tower. Why? Nonetheless, the rest of the team are going to come in and help out. They're going to continue picking at this Wraith King. Razor's stolen so much damage, and just one more right click is necessary. That's one dead Wraith King, and they're going to continue initiating on top of the Bristleback. Really good Russians, just taking so much harassment, and
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Razor is fed. Wow, 4-0 Razor, and nonetheless, the only hope. Oh, excuse me. TA actually picking off the Ember Spirit here in the middle lane, so. Wow. 6-0.
Dire's middle tower is
That's
under
a
attack.
slope if I've ever seen one in my life. Absolutely taken off. Razor getting slowed, but laughing off the damage. He's like, so what? I got phase boots. I got everything. I've got so much damage right now. There's nothing you can do to stop me. And really not a whole lot else. We have the Timbersaw going way too far into the tower, but laughing off the tower hits as he pops his own health. His own nice little healing bottle. Pot is the word I was looking for. Back in the middle game, in the middle lane. Ember Spirit actually dealing a lot of damage to the TA before the Treant decides to heal her right back up again. Bristleback continuing to deny and push back in the lane. 6 kills in 6 minutes. Absolutely impeccable.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And now we have the TA actually pushing back in this middle lane. We have 3 on the Radiant here. If they're waiting for this Ember Spirit, who just did pick up a haste rune. Actually, they're gonna show themselves, and they're gonna continue initiating right on top of this Ember Spirit, who's gonna pop his haste rune. He's gonna book it, and he's gonna get out as the rest of the Radiant are forced to go back down to the bottom lane. Actually, they might even try and go 3-on-3 in here in the bottom lane. They're gonna have to try and help out their buddy Timbersaw. They're gonna initiate right in the back. Look at all the massive damage already on the side of the Dire. There goes the Ancient Apparition, not before... Okay, so there we go. Shadow Demon taking them out. Bristleback taking a massive amount of damage, but he's going to get out too. Ember Spirit actually picking off the Timbersaw, as he's going to continue initiating on top of this on top of the Shadow Demon, who is going to drop. So finally, we have 2 kills on the side of the Dire. Great return in... just rotating back down to the bottom lane. Great job, Dire, actually getting a 2 for 2 on that. So at least they're getting something out of these rotations. And we even have the Ember Spirit returning to lane. TA not giving a crap. Why would he? Why would she? Razor stealing a ton of damage. And look at all that damage. Absolutely insane. Such damage, much wow. There they go. Timbersaw even picking off the Faceless Void even. So 2 more on the Radiant. Nice little rotation. Nice little sneak around. I cannot drop. Chris cannot draw. There we go. Onto the map. Look at the map. I have a hook. And nonetheless, they're going to reinitiate on top of the Timbersaw. And they're going to continue picking at him. There we go. At least the living armor is down. They're going to keep pushing. They want him. Timbersaw is out of mana, but at least everybody's choosing to take a couple steps back. Razor taking so much, just stealing so much out of, stealing from the Ancient Apparition, and he's going to get it. And he's going to get the last pick. He's going to keep working on that Wraith King. And now they're going to find the Ancient Apparition. Beautiful, beautiful sight there from the Shadow Demon. Nice little spank as they get another kill. Razor is doing amazing. Look at this. He's already 7-0. We're not even 9 minutes into the game, and he's even going to find a Bristleback thanks to the Shadow Demon. He's going to be healed up due to living armor, and as soon as he gets that, he's just going to keep whipping him into shape. Run, boy, run! And boop.
Monster.
He is so fed. 8-0, and he's got 2,600 gold. What can he possibly be buying? I have no idea what he hasn't already started purchasing just in case. He was so low on health. He's playing so cocky, but he's getting away with it, so what's it matter, right? Okay, so working on Vanguard? Absolutely working on Vanguard. Let's get rid of that, Chris. Come on. Lots of damage coming down on the Ember Spirit, and the Templar Assassins get a nice little kill. Is she gonna get it out?
Secret I could no longer hide.
Oh, look at that damage! Wow, one shot. That had to have been like 98% of the health of that Ancient Assassin. Not even a 10-minute game. RGR calling it. I can't say I blame him.
Radiant victory.
Wow. Yeah. Razor overpowered. Let's feed the Razor, guys. Let's just let him just absolutely wreck us was RGR's motto that game. Sorry to say, but lost in game, doing impeccable work, getting that. We're only going to go for a short break because that was obviously so short. I only need to find another game. That's all I'm going to do. So stick with me for a minute, 2 minutes max, and I will be back very shortly.